you have always just wanted a hairstyle and you always wanted it, but you didn't want to try it because it's permanent, you wanted to, you know, this is the way to go. Try a new hairstyle, try a new cut, whatever the case may be. This is the Elation. This is the one I've been wearing since we started the hour at 7 a.m. This one for me, the reason I chose it, because I wanted a little, I love a swoopy bang, by the way, Martino, and I'm sure you get that a lot with the ladies when they come to you. I love a swoopy bang. Now, when I first was like, okay, I'm gonna do a wig, I was a little nervous. I wasn't sure, will I put it on right? You know, can I get this wrong? Can I write? There is like no messing this up. You literally cannot do this wrong.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I have never seen my mother blonde, nor has my mother until now. But Mom, wait, let me shut this light off. Hold on, I gotta shut the light above our heads off. So this is the first time I've ever seen my mother in a blonde wig. But Mom, you actually look good in blonde. My mother has had the same boyfriend for 4 years. God bless her. My father died 20 years ago. She was single ever since. Got a boyfriend that she's known since high school. He treats her like a diamond, right? And now, Mom, he's gonna be like, geez, I got a blonde woman one day, I got a gray one day. No, you look beautiful. Look at the side. Look at each side, look at the crown. She's got volume. Mom, you actually look good in blonde. I've never tried it before. Elation is a great wig.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a nice deep fringe. And somebody had emailed me, which by the way, if you have any questions about which wig you should order, my phone is right here, ready to go off. Martino@martinocartier.com. It'll come right to my phone. I can answer your question right now live on TV. But I love Elation because just take a look at my mom. Like, forget me, I'm going to step out. Look at her. Mom, my mother has hair that doesn't look like a wig right now. Looks like she has beautiful color. You notice there's a little depth in the root, which makes it look real. It's not too puffy. It doesn't look like a wig. There's not too much hair. But that was a question I had yesterday from a customer at HSN. Said, what if I'm buying this to change my color and it's too much hair? Well, Gabor is very smart. They give you extra hair because one thing you can't do when you get it home, if it's not enough, you can't add to it. But you for sure can have them thinned out, you can have them cut, and you can use heat styling on them. Listen, a cheap wig, you cannot use heat. A cheap wig, you can't adjust. A cheap wig is very hot. I'd like to show you, speaking about temperature, because we're getting into the warmer months, can I just show you real quick on the same wig that my mom is wearing? Let me show you how airy it is. Watch this. Do you see my fingers going through it? Let me find the camera. It's so hard. There you go. Oh, no, this way. Look how my fingers go right through it. That's how breathable they are. And I'd like to talk about how adjustable they are, because that's another email that I get every day from all of the lovely shoppers at HSN. How do you adjust it? It's super simple. When you get it home, these two tags are the back of the wig. Aside each tag is a peel and stick. The closer you go to the tag, the tighter the wig is. The further you go away, the looser it is. And then when you put on the wig, thank you for showing that. That's exactly where it's at.
Yeah.
And then when people say, how do I know it's uneven? Do me a favor, Tina, just go to your temples. You're gonna feel there's these little metal tabs that are bendable. You feel them?
Yep.
And when you bend them into your head, they now hug your head.
Yeah.
Because people say, how does it stay on? Well, it's a proprietary construction that Hair You Wear made and patented, and you have nothing to worry about. In fact, Tina, do me a favor. I know it's only 8:30 in the morning, but I just played Under the Sea for my mom with the Little Mermaid to get her excited on Facebook Live before we went on air. So pretend you're listening to Under the Sea and do a little spin for me. I want to see that hair move. Yeah, a little faster. There you go. It's not going anywhere. So you'll be able to feel confident, and you'll be able to just feel like the queen you are. You look great, Tina.
See, you want to know what I love about this? And ladies will know this, and Martino, do you know how long it takes to train your hair to do a swoop, to do this thing? And I mean years. I tried to explain to my husband how long it took me to get a part to go one way, to train it to do that. This swoop just is there. I took it out of the box. I'm like, swoop is there, the part is there. It's done.
Your hair right now, the way you have it styled on you, exactly the way yours is, in that color, in that light gray. You're the woman that when someone walks into a department store by the fragrance counter, you stop and say, I love your hair. Who does your hair? That's the comments you get. And I got to tell you, we had a caller call in 2 days ago who was going through chemotherapy and needed a wig. And she had bought a couple wigs other places. And she said, my family would say, oh, that's a nice wig. Oh, that's a nice wig. And then she saw me on HSN for Gabor, bought a Gabor wig, and she's done her chemo. Thank God. I'm happy to hear that. And her family, she was around her family, and her family said, where did you get your hair done? And I was like, what? Like, me and Shannon Fox were like tearing up because they didn't know it was a wig. And that's what Gabor is all about. And that's why I keep saying 50 years of just development and research and just, you know, experience, expertise is what is bringing you these beautiful wigs today.
Well, for 4 flex payments of $27.25, even if we were able to go to, even if we could go to the salon, Martino, that's not even one visit to get a cut and a color. And you have this as many times as you want to wear this style for any occasion, every day if you want to. This is your no bad hair day, no roots, no needing to go to the salon, whatever the case may be. And by the way, if you do love the Elation, which is what I'm wearing in the light gray, Kevin, are we calling it? Last call on what I'm currently wearing. I've got a dozen left in the Elation in the light gray I'm wearing. And by the way, I wore light gray today. They were asking, Tina, what color did you want to wear? I thought this was, Martina, I don't know, maybe I'm speaking out of my own box, but I thought the light gray was very classy.
It's gorgeous. I'm telling you, when a woman goes to gray, first of all, let me explain to you, gray is trending right now.
Yes.
So when a woman wants to transition her hair from colored hair to gray, it's very painful and it's a long process. This is the answer. Like people say all the time, what's the quickest, easiest way? There is no quick, easy way. The only quick, easy way is put a Gabor wig on. So my mother, for example, she's going to be 82. My mother says my hair is getting thinner. Well, that is part of life as we get older, but there are things you can do to slow that minimization process down. Less color, less product, less heat, all those things. So my mom now finally, praise God, has agreed to stop coloring, stop all this, just let me cut it short, wear the wig, give your hair a break, and then in 6 months, let's see where we're at. But Mom, I never pictured you in blonde. I freaking love it in blonde. How do you feel?
Nice.
They say blondes have more fun. You have to let me know what Tom says.
We'll find out.
She said, we'll find out.
Oh my. Now, Martino, I see where you get it. I see now. Well, Martino, you're talking about blondes having more fun. I do want to go over the colors because we do have options. If you want to see if blondes have more fun or if you want to see if redheads are more sassy, you can make that choice. So these are the color options. So this is what you do. When you go to hsn.com, you're going to pick the style and then you're going to pick the color. That's all you have to do. So this is starting from up at the top. Is this, okay, I just want to make sure we're in the same one. This is the dark blonde that you're seeing on the screen right now. So there's no wrong if you're like, I don't know which one to pick. That's you, girl. That you pick whatever your heart desires. If you want to be dark blonde, we've got a dark blonde next to that. You want to go light brown, you can do that as well. If you want to go something that's close to your natural color, you can do that. If you want to be a medium brown, but you're normally a blonde, do whatever it is that you feel. A dark brown, if you want to go a little bit darker, and then our darkest is we have black. So that is the darkest color that we have. Ooh, 5 dozen in the black in the Elation, correct, Kevin?
So,
okay.
Tina, could I just make a point to you real quick? So, you know, obviously we know HSN cares. I hope you know that Martino cares. We haven't done it for this price in quite some time. I've been on for the last few weeks. This is the lowest price we've done in 2020. And it's something easy to make you feel better during these unsettling times. Like no one knows when a salon's going to open. Trust me, I have 42 hairdressers. We see over 1,000 clients a week. They're calling and texting every day. I don't have the answer. I just know that I want to be safe. I want to keep everybody around me safe, but I also want to keep them looking beautiful.
Yeah.
And Inger, which is one of our beautiful models, is there in the studio. And she can show you as a non-hairdresser how simple it is to change that wig, change that color, get your pep in your step. My mom's mother, my Nana, lived to what, 97, Mom? And when Nana, until the day she died, would say, when my hair looks good, I feel good. And I know You know, I know that my grandmother looking down is so proud of me right now, but I'm telling you, this is something that's easy. When you go through the colors, you're going to see there's 7 to 11 different shades. So don't get hung up. If they're out of the light blonde, get the medium blonde.
That's exactly what I was saying about those colors is like, there's no wrong. Like this is the medium blonde. And you know, if this is the color that you're feeling, the light blonde, and when you were saying the 7 to 10, you know, 7 to 11 different gradients that are in there, you're going to see it's going to be a subtle difference because it's meant to look natural. The light blonde has a little bit of those light highlights in there. You can see the subtle difference. Next to that is the light red. So it's not red. It's just, again, see those subtle differences.
It's more like strawberry blonde. You're going to have a light red with caramel highlights. You're going to have some blonde highlights, and you're going to have a deeper root, which is so expensive to get in the salon, by the way. Everybody has a shadow root these days. It's trending. It makes hair look more natural. And I will not put a wig on a person without a shadow root because then it looks like a wig, right? So these don't look like wigs. They look like you stepped out of Martino Cartier salon. That's what they look like when you leave, when you put them on.
And the one next to it, which is the medium red, that's actually the one I wore on Beauty Report 2 Wednesdays ago. And then Amy Morrison was calling me Dina the whole hour because I was the medium red.
And you looked gorgeous. And by the way, for all of my beautiful redheads out there, do you know how quick your red fades in the shower? Remember? You know that? Guess what? If you have this wig for 20 years, the red will stay red. There's no cuticle. And without a cuticle, it can't fade. So that's like a miracle again from all the evolution and the creation that Hair You Wear has done by bringing us 50 years of Gabor.
And next to that is the brown gray. So I know I've got 24 in the brown gray. So this is going to be the closest that I have to the light gray, which is the last color. Light gray, the one that I'm wearing, has been spoken for. So the light gray in Elation that I'm currently wearing has been spoken for. So the next closest to that would be the brown gray.
Let's go back to brown gray. Brown gray, real quick, if we can pan back to that. It's, how do you understand brown gray? It doesn't, you don't unless you're a hairdresser. So let me put it in layman's terms. It's a very soft, cool tone. So it's a great transition for some of you that want to go to gray, but you don't want to shock the planet. You don't want to cause an earthquake in your circle of friends. If you go to the brown gray, it's a great transition to get to gray. And it's also a great color just to have because we can't make that in a bottle. I tell people all the time when they come in and they want that salt and pepper